I got a letter. Listen here. All right.
You got a letter?
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and let's hit this letter.
Dear Raw Dog Production, I have a relationship question. I'm a black woman that's a partner at a law firm that brings in $10 million a year, y'all. $10 million. I own 2 properties. One is a beachfront property, and the other is a New York City brownstone.
Damn.
I have 2 husbands, no kids. One husband is a manager at a food restaurant making $70K a year, and my other husband takes care of the household duties. All right, so Raw Dog, here's my problem. I came home late one night and heard some crazy sounds coming from my bedroom. So I went to see what's going on, and it was both of my husbands were in the bed doing it. It was horrible and unacceptable. I'm not into gay men, so this shit is really driving me crazy. I love both these men. So, Raw Dog, what is your best advice? Should I stay or should I put those nasty motherfuckers out? Sincerely, Boss Lady.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Wow.
Right.
Oh, hold on. This is Raw Dog Production. So we're prone to getting letters with questions like this. You know, and we got 2 ladies, you know, and so who want to start this? Who want to? Tell you look like you stuck. Tell you.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Telly, so what do you think, Telly? What do you think this young lady should do?
Tell Boss Lady.
Honestly, you had me until you got to the very end. I would say run, because I mean, sneak dicking is crazy. So
hold on, stop. Whoa.
I'm sorry.
What's sneak dicking?
I
We
like
just
that.
did. He went to sneak against the dick.
My sneaky links, sneaky dick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Since I got ladies, when you say I gotta ask a question. But if you a lady with 2 men, wouldn't you foresee this happening?
No. So I think that
people with each other.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think a lot of people idea when it comes to poly relationships, I recently learned was that most of the time it's not them being in a relationship with each other, it's them being in a relationship with the person. They just establish a friendship. Mm-hmm. So they get their own separate times. You know how everybody time can't be with everybody. Like everybody don't want to spend their time with one person all the time. So they have schedules when they spend time with each other, when they spend time with the other person. And it works, like it can work in that way. Where
it look like somebody been dipping and dabbing.
I didn't say that at all. All I'm saying is if both parties are well aware of each other and they know about each other and they become friends, the whole sister wife situation.
Yeah.
Whereas though they're not in a relationship together, they're in a poly relationship where the woman is the partner to both people and they're just friends. Well, brother, husbands, or whatever the case may be. But nowhere in that terms agreement would it be them sleeping together, because that would be a form of cheating. Because that's not what we agree on.
Hold on. See, what's crazy about this letter, I'm sorry, Google. What's crazy about this letter, and the way I'm projecting it, is they all live together.
Yeah, that's how most poly relationships work.
So if they all living together, so when they all interact together.
No, they may not live together. So here's the thing. I just found this out. So I was messing with a dude where he practices polygamy. So you're right. It's one partner with all the people instead of polyamory, where again, I have multiple people. She practices polygamy. She like, I'm the boss lady. Y'all, my husband men, right? Those men, like Telly said, are not usually supposed to be in a relationship with each other. They're supposed to be in a relationship with her.
That's it. There's no crossing.
So in the letter, maybe they started the party without her and was waiting on her to come in.
But that's not how the party's supposed to go. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
That's not how it's supposed to go.
Hold on. Let me say this. I don't want to understand how that party works.
Even when it comes to women, when men doing it with women, most men try to date women and try to date 2 women and be like, let's be poly. The problem comes is when they try to make everybody have sex with each other, and that's where it gets messy. Yeah. Whereas though he could just sleep with her on her time and sleep with the other one on her time. But when you start crossing those lines, more feelings get involved, because how you humping her more than me? Why you doing this and the third, where you could just live 2 separate lives with both of them. And
that's what it sounds like, yeah.
And that's what it be. now them two sleeping together, that's how them relationships don't work when people start doing stuff like that, going behind each other's back and having sex with each other. I'm not a person for threesomes because I've heard bad stories about just people having threesomes for the hell of it, and then they end up sneaking and going back to have sex with the other person without the person they came with. So, you know, I just personally feel like it just get messy. So I think she should leave. That would be my guess.
I don't know. Like, that threw me. When I got to that part, I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, the fact that, like they said, they were behind her back. And it sounds like if she's not into it, not that she could, but she loves them, right?
Yeah, so, but she's not into it.
And she's not accepting of it, right? Because she said it was, like, nasty and horrible. And so it sounds like even, because they're going to continue to do it. Even if she stayed with them, they're going to continue to do it.
I wouldn't even be able to trust you.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
And they was in her house.
Well, hold on. Hold up. You know I got to pick this apart.
Okay.
All right. See, here's my problem with this situation. Now, if it was as me being a man, if I'm a man and I lived in this house with, say, I was in a poly relationship with two women, and I came home and see the women, I expect that to happen because
that's what y'all agreed on, though.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Not that maybe when they agreed on it. I feel like sometimes in certain situations, when people start having emotional feelings, I think sometimes lead bigger than what it is, and sometimes you don't see it. You just have to know it. And you talking about people living in a household of three, they are interacting, paying bills, covering the house. Think about it. They said one, she making good money, another guy's making, good money, and the person at home taking care of the house. So they're covering the board across, and they got all this and they got that. So they built it within themselves as an empire. So that means that's a lot of feelings and emotions that's going on there.
I'm sorry. I'm a listen.
I understand what you're going.
You know what I'm saying? Again, I respect everybody and what they do, right?
Right.
But it was like, if I don't like pussy, I don't like pussy. No matter what emotions I have involved in it.
Exactly.
That means I don't like pussy, right? But I can admire and say, woman is beautiful. We are gorgeous. Yes. But I don't want to beat you out. Like, that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's not, so I agree with you. But at the same time, I was like, I wouldn't expect it. Like, if I'm with somebody, and like you said, we talk about it, I don't expect you to be in there with my other man.
I was about to say, because when you're in those type of situations, communication is key.
Okay. Hold on. All right. So see, now here's my next question. My next thing. See, if you had I don't want to ask y'all personal business, but I have seen and heard of situations where people have had threesomes or whatever, and in the communication level, they do get the partner to do other things to the other partner in the circle. So now, now, they might have been having sex, and it might have been always getting pleased to her, but she might not know and paid attention on the back end.
On the back end.
On the back end. I mean, one man might have been like, looking at another man, one thing led to another. You know what I mean? Now they Star Wars, zoom, 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 zoom. You know what I mean? Somebody zoomed in the back hole somewhere, zoom, and somebody said, oh. And enjoyed it.
But yeah, they might like it. I think, like we're saying, it's not even about them liking it, is that she doesn't like it, and it went behind her back.
Maybe she doesn't like it because I take it like she's an alpha in this situation.
I just take it as some women are just not attracted to men being in that position.
I true too.
As a woman looking at you in that position makes me feel like you're less than a man. And it might make you not feel like less than a man as a man, but to me being a dominant female, you being dominated by another male just turns me off.
But see, and also took it in this letter that when you read it, that this woman is dominating both of these men. She's controlling the
financially. Hardly,
yeah. But you got to think about it. Sometimes in this world, financially dominant goes a long way than everything else.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
It does in most cases, but still at the same time, just because I have more money don't mean I'm going to just accept whatever.
There you go. That part.
See, but that part. But and that might be
because I have money, I should have exactly what I want, the way I want it.
Oh, what's the way you want it?
Not like that.
So I'm about to get a little vulgar in this situation.
Let's go. All
right. So she basically used to one penetrating her from the back and one penetrating her from the front.
Exactly.
And to the coming and see, they might be penetrating
each other.
Kind of like no.
Kind of like.
And then it's probably one of those situations where she don't want to choose at that point. I just don't want neither one of y'all.
Yeah.
Because either way you put it, it's a betrayal on both parties, on both of their ends. Somebody started with something,
Yep.
and then
And they ended with something else.
and then it went everywhere else it wasn't supposed to go.
And it ended everywhere else. Huh?
All I'm saying,
Yeah.
is, I'm throwing the whole bed set away.
Listen. Listen, all I'm saying.
Go on. Get it out. Get it out.
Just fold the pillows up into the comforter and get it out.
Right.
All I can say is a lot of holes getting plugged. That's all.
I don't want no parts. I'm
That's it.
scared.
All right, as ladies,
Yeah.
I have to ask the question: if you was in a situation, what would you do?
I don't even know. I'll probably just leave. I would just go sit in my car and smoke for a second because my head would be so fucked up.
If you caught in and caught in,
I'll just be like,
I can't even say it.
I would just, I don't know, like one part of me feel like I would probably walk in and walk out, and then the craziest part of me feel like I would do something real fucking outrageous while they're in the midst of it. Like,
Throw cold water on them, say
hot
stop that.
water, some shit. I done went downstairs and made some grits or something.
Fire a man, black woman. She ain't like
Grit bowl, like.
You know
I
what?
don't know. So I'm pretty insane. I don't know.
no. The thing I think about when she's sharing, I'm like, I can't see me having like 2 husbands.
Oh, you can't even see the 2 husband
No,
part.
I ain't no good time for that. Like that's a lot. And then you take so, like, not in the same house.
No, not in the same house.
Right? If they
But
have different houses,
I became more open to the idea of having a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Oh my
that's
God!
what's up. Yeah.
I became open to the idea because
I'm not doing
no,
that.
because but it was for me. I feel like right
Best
for
both
me.
worlds.
I like men and I like women.
Oh.
So for me, I would feel like I would want to be with both, but I would absolutely feel betrayed if them 2 had sex with each
Yeah,
other.
I would too.
Whoa.
I would too.
Whoa.
Because that's
That's
not
a
what we
man and a
agreed on.
woman.
That's not what we agreed upon.
That's not what we agreed on.
upon.
That's not what we agreed on.
If you going behind my back and I don't know that you were fucking him and I didn't say it was okay, you going behind my back.
Yeah, that's a betrayal.
Betrayal. Now we all involved and we all said, hey, we got this agreement. You get this on Tuesday, you get this on Wednesday. Then we switch and whatever. Then cool. But if nobody said nothing and then I come in the house and y'all fucking in my bed, that's a problem.
Yeah,
You
it's
know-
all about communication.
You know, Dr. Coco, I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
I like how he thought this was going to work.
It ain't working in my favor.
Nah.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this, me personally, and I'm old school. I don't believe in threesomes.
Oh,
I don't believe in
Yeah,
none of that.
I'm
You
like
heard me say they can't be together.
All right.
I never said
Hold on.
I like sharing.
I don't believe cheating and having something on the side and none of that or any of that when she's talking. I believe in one-on-one. Yeah, I
know him.
Don't know that you try it.
I believe in one-on-one. You know what I mean? Combat. That's what I believe in.
I mean, I still do believe in that. I could be with a man or I could be in a relationship with a woman. Either way, I know I could be happy with individual.
Yeah.
But if I had the opportunity to have both, I would take both too.
Well, that comes with the consequences of having both.
It does come with consequences. It comes
right.
with a lot of open conversations.
Yep.
It comes with
Yep.
being more open and vulnerable and having conversations.
Tell you.
But
A lot
at
of
the end of
spit.
the listen, I'm happy. That's what matters.
All right, hold on. So, what do you want to tell this lady?
I want to tell you that if the situation does not suit you or makes you feel okay or happy, leave. Because if people are doing something that you don't like and that's not what was communicated or talked about, why sit there and be in it? Now, if you do want to, since there's been time put in, maybe do counseling, maybe talk to somebody. Maybe lean on a higher.
Yes.
Maybe lean on a higher power other than yourself in the situation. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I like that.
if you can't come to terms and be okay with the idea of what already happened or what make it happen again, I would just leave.
Dr. Coco.
I second what Telly said. Like real talk. Like if it ain't for you, then keep it moving. Like you said, they was in your house. But you said you
They
love
live
them.
together.
If you love them and want to work through it, that's the thing that people kills me. It was like, oh, I love them. Then what does love really mean to you? Meaning work through it. You're saying now if it's something you can get through it. But if not, you don't think you can get through it. You can't get the best of betrayal. You might want to rethink what it means to love, what it means to be with these men, because they gon', So that's what I say. I say do you, but do what fits for you. That's it.
I'm gonna be with the rest of the group. You do what's best for you. If you feel as though you can't deal with it, don't deal with it. If you think you can and work through it, get counseling, whatever, then do it. But we can't help you with this because I hope nobody at this table and I ain't in that situation with two women, and I hope they ain't in this situation with two men and all that.
No.
You know what I mean? We definitely don't want to ask Telly what she's got going on.
No.
Yeah, because
That's
listen, this brought up production. All we can say is you do what you think is best for you. You sit down and weigh the pros and cons. If you can work through it, work through it. If you can't, you can't. Then you move forward with that. That's our best advice. This is What Up Productions. This is our letter segment. I got Telly in the house.
Hey.
Got the Coco.
What up?
And it's Be Motherfucking Now. Run up. We out of here. 1.